Hi guys, I'm Jay, CEO of OKEx. Here's a DeFi, OKEx DeFi Roundtable, virtual talk series to invite DeFi projects from different segments to have a chat on their current progress, insights, and future developments. Last week, we are more than happy to have Gordon Momtazi, co-contributor of Synthetix, talk about synthetic assets on blockchain. So this week, we're honored to invite the Gordon Gao, CEO and co-founder of WaykiChain and WGRT to chat about how WaykiChain and its three tokenomics models can be alternative consensus infrastructure in the DeFi space. So, hello, Gordon. Could you please tell us more about yourself and WaykiChain? Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay, for the introduction. I'm very glad to be here and share with you some of the ideas of how we build DeFi. Right. So for myself, I'm the CEO and co-founder of WaykiChain, and I and Wayki started this program since 2017 in the second half of the year, right? And we started to do DeFi, enter DeFi industry since the beginning of last year. And when we realized that if we talk about the lending of blockchain, and that must need meet the people's demand, right? And the biggest demand of every person is to earn money or lend money, right? So that's the basic of finance. So we think DeFi will be like a rising star in the blockchain industry. So we started to do that last year. And for now, WaykiChain has several product lines that has already been online, including lending protocol we call WaykiCDP, and decentralized exchange we call WaykiDEX. And also we have another new product is going to be online in the following weeks. We call WaykiX, which is a synthetic assets trading platform.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff happening here.
Right.
And I think DeFi definitely going to revolutionize the whole blockchain industry and take over the traditional financial market. And let's jump to the first question here. And so happy to hear about successful upgrade of WaykiChain public chain, version 3.0. So how does this upgrade make WaykiChain more DeFi friendly from a technical perspective? Do you think it could potentially challenge Ethereum in the market?
Yes, there are a lot that can benefit our DeFi products, some technical features, right? And first of all, we enable the cross-chain system. Bitcoin, ETH, and other ERC20 tokens can be transferred to WaykiChain and enjoy our DeFi ecosystem. So for example, you can pledge in BTC in the WaykiCDP and get WUSD out.
Okay.
And we can also produce another version of WGRT or WUSD on Ethereum chain to get some liquidity from other protocols like Uniswap, Curve, Balancers, and etc.
Okay.
So secondly, we enable the Wasm virtual machine. This can make our smart contracts running efficiently and effectively. Also, the ETH is going to upgrade to Wasm in the next version of its blockchain, right? They call them eWasm. At that time, the smart contract and the dApps can be easily shared between the two different blockchains, WaykiChain and Ethereum. Another important change is about the DEX. So we made our DEX a SaaS platform, which means any individual or business entity can use our system, can use our platform to create their own DEX with just one click. And we have already got some customers who is willing to open a DEX using WaykiChain's SaaS system. I know OKEx is doing the same thing, but they call them cloud exchanges, right? So actually, WaykiChain is doing the similar thing using a DEX SaaS platform, not a centralized exchange.
Okay. Okay.
And we also introduced like UTXO model in WaykiChain. By using this model, we can make coins on gift card. So sounds exciting feature, right? So think about a situation that you can buy the WSD in the 7-Eleven near your house and charge it into a wallet and play DeFi.
Oh, okay.
Right. And furthermore, for the TPS, we further upgrade the TPS to like 4.5 thousand. I know nearly all of you are suffering from the high gas fee on Ethereum, and also the transaction congestion issues have not been solved yet. So come to WaykiChain and get what you want from DeFi with a very low cost. And talking about to challenge Ethereum, yes, I think we can challenge Ethereum because Ethereum is not designed for DeFi. So let me give you some example. Think about a non-crypto user received some like USDT in his wallet, but he cannot do anything with that because he needs some ETH to pay the gas fee to initiate any kind of transaction, right? So that's not user-friendly. But however, on WaykiChain, like if you receive some WSD, you can easily transfer it out because stablecoin can also be used as the gas fee.
Okay.
So this is very convenient. This is the convenient feature that we design when we design the entire public blockchain. And secondly, the smart contract has too much power on Ethereum and it's not safe. And let me give you some example. In some of the smart contract on Ethereum, if you have $100 in your wallet and you grant the access to a smart contract to put $1 into one product, and this product can actually move your rest $99 to the smart contract or transfer it to another address. But this doesn't make sense, right? Because you only grant access to just $1, but they can move your rest $99. Because on Ethereum, there's like one function called approved. Once you approve that, they have the authority to move your assets out from your address. But on WaykiChain, this will never happen because the assets generation part is completed on the bottom layer of the blockchain. The smart contract can only move the number you put into that. So this is the difference. And we introduce a lot of features to make the blockchain like DeFi friendly. But Ethereum is not designed for DeFi at the very beginning.
Right.
And last but not least, as we all know, like the connection, the congestion problem on Ethereum and the gas fee is too expensive. You know, one of my friends are doing some yield farming things last night, and he told me that he paid like $100 for just the gas fee. So it's just crazy here.
Understand. Absolutely.
Right.
So, in nutshell, basically, Ethereum and because it's high congestion and high gas fees, and there's security issues. They can actually clean out your wallet without you notice. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if you grant the access to the smart contract, there's one function called approve, and if you approve that, and that means your like assets is under their control, right? So even you just put $1 onto the smart contract, actually they have the authority, they have the power to move the rest of the assets in your wallet.
Right. Okay.
Especially some ERC tokens.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. I think it's definitely a way to go with the public chain. I mean, your own chain, and I think that's a very good idea.
Yep.
Now regarding WGRT, and by the way, it's one of the recent IEO projects on OKEx Jumpstart. Is a governance and equity token of WaykiChain's decentralized collateral lending platform. So everyone considers it as an important part of a decentralized economic system. So it would be great to learn more on more detail. So could you explain more its role and in the entire Wacky system ecosystem, WaykiChain?
Yeah, sure. So WGRT, like it has 4 letters, right? It stands for WaykiChain, governance, rights, and treasures.
Okay.
So as the name indicated, like WGRT holders has to monitor the entire like collateralized lending system, and they have obligations to govern the system, right? They have rights to launch a proposal or vote to modify some of the parameters of the system, like the interest rate, liquidation rate, and etc.
Mm-hmm.
And they share the benefit of the entire system. They're just like the stockholders. So all the interest received by the system and part of the penalty fee will be used to recycle WGRT on the secondary market and destroy. That is saying WGRT holders will share the profit brought by the prosperity of the DeFi ecosystem. So that's the role of WGRT are playing.
Oh, that's well put. And so I see. I think it's going to be very popular. Okay, let's talk about 3 token mechanism. Our understanding is that DeFi products created by WaykiChain are going to revolve around the decentralized lending platform system, including WICC, WUSD, and WGRT. Yeah. How can it work and be applied to the real application scenarios?
Oh, okay. So this 3 token system is like we designed that at the very beginning last year, and people can pledge WSCC into into the Wayki CDP to generate the stable coin WUSD out, right? And for most of the users, both crypto and non-crypto users, like stable coin is like the currency they can use in the crypto world. Mm-hmm. Right, and we call some other like Bitcoins, Ethereums, because their value, and WSCC because their value are fluctuating. So it's not the best utility token. It's more like an asset. But yeah. WSD is the stable coin, and people can use that to buy some products and services. And for now, let me give you some examples. So people can buy WSCC or WGRT on WaykiDex using the stable coin, right? Mm-hmm. And also people who hold WSD can cash out to change it into cash or change it into like other stable coins like USDT in their wallet. So people who hold the long position of WSCC who doesn't want to sell WSCC but want to get some liquidity or cash, they can borrow some WSD out and cash out.
Okay.
Also, people who is like waiting to earn some money using WSD, they can also deposit the WSD to W broker, and we also call that Huatong security, to trade Hong Kong and US stocks. So W broker is incubated by WaykiChain, and it is a licensed broker who accepts WSD to trade stocks like Hong Kong stocks or US stocks.
Okay.
And also, people can buy synthetic assets in WaykiX after it goes online in a month later using WSD.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right. And also, WSD can be accepted by several of our partners, like Vintage Boutique Hotel, or to rent a jet on some like jet renting website. So it's very interesting and very exciting. So WSD is the liquidity of the entire like ecosystem, right? It's just like the currency. You can use it to buy everything. And WSCC is like an asset that if the economy grows larger and WSCC's market value grows larger, right? And what about WGRT? WGRT is the governor of the monetary system. It's just like you're like the stockholder of a central bank, right? So more stable coins generated, more interest rate, more penalty fees, and the stockholders are more profitable.
Right. So to recap, what you said is WSD is a stable coin, and
Right.
used to through the broker to purchase to buy the stocks either from Hong Kong index stock market, also from stock market in US, and WICC is more of it can basically it's a platform token. So
Right.
if it becomes very profitable and the valuation increases, and definitely it goes up. And WGRT is more like governance token, right?
Right. Exactly.
Okay, that's very good. I like this mechanism. I really like it.
Thank you.
WaykiChain's all-in-one DeFi synthetic asset platform. It's basically a DEX, and CDP and the landing WaykiChain official began its public testing 2 weeks ago. So could you tell me more about the perks of WaykiChain compared to other similar products?
Okay, so let me introduce WaykiChain first. So WaykiChain is a synthetic assets trading platform, and it solves the problem that for some investors, if they want to trade some of their assets are not in its country, it's very difficult, right? To open an account, to change to fiat, to change to another country's fiat money, and sometimes there's barriers there, right? So there are the gaps between the assets and the investors. But synthetic assets is breaking the gaps, right? So people can trade any assets around the world, anywhere, no matter where they're from, no matter where they're located. So that's the beauty of the synthetic assets. Yeah. And compared to our competitors, so WaykiChain have several advantages. So first of all, it's built on WaykiChain. And WaykiChain is fast, and it's a blockchain of like TPS with 4.5 thousand, right? No transaction congestions here, and low gas fee. And if you're a high frequency trader, and you will enjoy like the low transaction fee here, right? And also we have more trading assets here, like cryptos, US stocks, Hong Kong stocks, index, foreign currencies, etc., like oils, and you can find whatever you want to trade here. Mm-hmm. And also, I believe we will be the first synthetic assets trading platform who enables future contracts trading. And we have already found a solution and developing the second version of WaykiChain, which makes the future trading available in a decentralized way.
That's very nice. That's very nice. So you have a lot of things going on right now, and you're rolling out more products, more features, and all that in the coming month. And as one of the very first DeFi projects in China, have you noticed any difference between DeFi supporters in China and other regions?
Yes, I think there are some differences. So like for some other regions, especially in Europe or in United States, so they are more interested in some like yield earning products. Mm-hmm. Because in their country, like the interest rate in their saving account is nearly zero or even negative, right? But however, in China, people are interested in the investment opportunities brought by DeFi, because China has a very strict policy on the foreign currency and foreign assets, as we know, right? So people has a limited opportunity to invest in global assets. And that's why I believe the synthetic assets will be a buzzword in the following months in DeFi world in China.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with you on that. And especially, I think people in Europe or America, mainly in Europe, they are more conservative. I think.
Right, exactly. That's the point.
They use leverage. They well, high risk, high return. That's basically what they say. So I think
Right.
right on the spot, man. Yeah, right on the spot. Um, okay. So what do you think? What do you hope the centralized players like OKEx can do more to facilitate the DeFi space?
Okay. So I think there are a lot that exchanges like OKEx can do to help the DeFi, right? First of all, I think OKEx can build a centralized bridge to connect different public blockchains, acting as a cross-chain bridge, right? Because OKEx is with very good credibility, and the amount of cross-chain assets, the size of that cross-chain assets is much smaller than the assets that OKEx is holding and the credibility of OKEx. So I think a lot of people will trust the OKEx because it will not doing something bad. It's a brand of years, right? And it has a lot of, it manages a lot of users' assets. So I think people can trust this bridge to acting as a cross-chain bridge between different public blockchains. So by using, if OKEx can do this, that is saying like DeFi systems and on WaykiChain and DeFi system on Ethereum or DeFi systems on Polkadot, they can all be connected. So this is one thing I think OKEx can do. And also I think OKEx can bring more users to the decentralized world, because you know, for OKEx, I know the products is very user friendly, and especially for some starters of crypto users, and they can, maybe their first step is OKEx, right? The centralized exchange. And then OKEx can be the front end of different DeFi products and help the decentralized world to get more users. So that's some of my thoughts.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah, I think OKEx definitely can bring a lot of their strong suit, uh, the whole ideas about the mass adoption and financial inclusion to the DeFi space, and so we are looking for more collaboration with all the DeFi projects, and I think it's a win-win situation. And for the future plan, okay, what is a plan for WaykiChain for the rest of this year? Any projection on the development of the DeFi market in the coming month?
Yeah, a lot of plans has already been mentioned in the above conversation, right? So let me make a summary. So first of all, we're gonna launch the cross-chain products on both sides. So people can put Bitcoin on WaykiChain and to generate WSD. And also in the contrast, and we will make another version of WGRT on Ethereum chain to get some liquidity from like Uniswap or some other DeFi protocols.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, the WaykiChain synthetic assets trading platform is going to be online, and we will support more assets from the world and make future leverage trading available in this product. And also we will launch a fund with the W broker with the 8% APY guaranteed plus the float interest rate. Like 20% API is expected, and the fund is for WUSD holders exclusively. And the fourth one is that we will try to list the WGRT on more like international exchanges in the like the first tier international exchange, just like OKEx.
Okay, that's so I guess you guys will be super busy. That's
right.
I'm not stressing enough.
As we always be in the past years.
You guys working 24/7.
Yeah, that's the pace of Shenzhen, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, let's. Okay, here comes the final question. It's very simple. Could you please, Gordon, suggest one word to describe the future of DeFi and why?
for DeFi, I think it's just a bright future, right? I would use the word of bright. So because DeFi is like a business model, right? Mm-hmm. And if we evaluate a business model and we actually looking at three things, we have three questions. So whether this business model can generate value to the society. And the second question is whether this business model can improve the efficiency. Mm-hmm. And the third question is that whether this business model can reduce the cost, right? So ask people those three questions when you look at the industry. Like for DeFi, it's a finance, but finance itself doesn't generate any value to the society. So the first question is no. But let's look at the second question, whether it can improve the efficiency. Yes, exactly. So in the traditional finance, you know, we are suffering from that, right? So like the settlement, the liquidation goes very slow. And if you are doing like cross-border transferring, you're gonna wait for like 2 to 3 days, right? But in the DeFi world, when you're doing trading or some other transactions, and it's very fast, right? Like when you have the transaction down and the settlement is down, so it can improve the efficiency of the financial activities. And the third one is that you can reduce the cost using DeFi, mm-hmm. right? So like the transaction cost is very low. So forget about the gas fee on Ethereum. Come to WaykiChain. The transaction cost it's very low, right? And people don't need a lot of middlemen to make the transaction happen. So what they just want is like they just pay the transaction fee and the gas fee and everything will be done, right? So that's the beauty of DeFi. So looking at DeFi and they can reduce the cost, can improve the efficiency. So if I'm going to use one word to describe the future of DeFi, I think it will have a bright future.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. It's very good word, and it's unique and it's special. It's simple. Well, okay, I wrap up. I do another summary on what we discussed. And here we have a guest from WaykiChain, the CEO and the co-founder of WaykiChain. And so they bring out this new idea or methodology of designing this DeFi synthetic asset system. And they combine the DEX and decentralized exchanges, exchange, and synthetic assets, and also they also have a three tokens structure and a mechanism, and also include a stable coin, include the governance token, a platform token. So I think it's like a combo. Yeah, it's very good, and I think thank you, Gordon, for joining us. It's our honor to have you here. Do you have any questions for me?
Not at this stage. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. And it's my pleasure to be here and to talk about our product and discuss it with you about the DeFi and share some of our ideas.
Yeah, that's right. I hope. Actually, I wish. No, I hope OKEx can have a further collaboration with you guys and with other DeFi projects, and for the further financial inclusion and mass adoption. And I wish you the best success in your future. And I hope to discuss with you in more details later in a few months down the road. And definitely, I want to see you again.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Bye now.
Bye. Talk to you later.
Yeah.